Alright guys, we are back to talk about the base play and the basic of the offense. As we already have discussed in the intro video, we talked about the inside zone read, the outside zone read, and how those make everything come together in a scheme. And how the foundation is now laid with those two simple concepts. Now the base play, you can come out to any play you want out of shotgun doubles. It doesn't really matter. But the base play I'm going to recommend coming out in is this curl and go, and we're going to talk curl and go for a little bit. What's going to happen is you see these curl routes. Master Chappie did a video on this a while back. You're just going to be able to throw them and almost blind. Basically, if they're in man coverage, you're going to get a touchdown. Honestly, let's go to man coverage real quick. Let's go to 2 men under, and I'm just going to show you. See there, and then they just pass it to the outside. Click on. You want to swivel to the outside and inside, and make a catch. Or you could actually. You could just throw the hook route. As you see here, you can throw it like a hook route, and it's basically a 10-yard stop route. So it's a 2-window route that we're doing here between those two dudes. So depending on what the defense is playing, we can hit it early or late. It's a 2-window route we have on the outside. So I would go ahead and leave one of them on a curl and go, and I'll maybe put one on an out. So for example, if I'm going to go at 39, I'm going to put this dude on an out. Okay, so I'll put this dude on an out, and then read the defense. We have the hook route against zone coverage. And then the next play, I would put circle on an out, so they couldn't tell which receiver I was putting on an out. For some reason, Troll Brown covered that. I don't know why. Okay, and then I would just do hot routes with Ginn and Davis. And I don't know, guys. I'm going to give you my recommendations for hot routes. I'm actually going to run the play stock a lot because this option route from Davis is really good because against zone, he's going to sit there. And against man coverage, hopefully we can get a man coverage here. Against man coverage, he's going to cut to the outside and just roast the defender. So I'm going to leave Davis the way he is. And the only thing I'm going to consider doing is changing Ginn's route to a fade pattern, motioning 2 steps in, snap, the ball. But again, if you have an opportunity, just throw it up. I'm telling you guys right now, you're gonna get a touchdown most of the time. Most Ginn steps on a zig pattern. When he cuts to the inside, he's gonna just roast whoever's guarding him. It's just the way zigs work this year. See, like right there. For some reason, they just leave him alone. You could also put him on a fade. You could put him on a drag. It doesn't really matter what you put Ginn on. Sometimes it's actually easiest just to put him on a drag in terms of progression-wise. So you have options there. So that's the curl and go. Really, it doesn't actually even get a whole lot of call in this scheme, but I like to have it in there as a big play. Okay. The next audible I want to talk about is the quick audible up, which is the slants concept. Basically, all we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing curl flats from this. And we're going to get on a fade pattern. We're going to motion him in 2 steps. And we're just going to read the outs, and we're going to try and hit an out. We're going to try and hit an out to the right, or we're going to actually, this is what we're going to do. We're going to streak Moss, we're going to fade Ginn, and we're going to put Crabtree on an out route. We're also going to streak Davis. As you see, James is going to suck down anybody, and we're going to motion Ginn 2 steps. So we have a streak. We have 2 streaks that we can use our catch. We have the curl flats against zone. We have the out against man. And we have the streaks for if they're in some kind of a cover 2 sink. So you want to motion Ginn in, and after he takes 2 steps, 1, 2, snap, and against man, he's going to beat his dude. Okay. So one more time for the fans at home. The read is going to be Teddy Ginn. We're going to read the right side, and we're going to come back to the left side. So read the right side. Okay, we see cover 2, so we're just going to throw the out. And most of the time, you won't even make it to the left side, guys. Curl flat concept. We're going to destroy man or zone, and then the streak is going to destroy zone. As you see, the interior streak to the tight end, destroying zone coverage. So that's how I run the quick pass audible up. Let's go ahead and talk about the quick pass audible right. It is the 4 verts concept. And I'm just going to blue route LMJ or even hook him. And my first read on this play, I'm going to put Moss on a fade and read him. If they're in man coverage, I'm going to throw to Moss. If not in man coverage, I know I have Ginn or Davis over the middle. Okay, not in man coverage, throw it again. Here, once again, same concepts. Not in man coverage. Throw the angled streak. It does take some timing. I'm throwing them really quick in practice mode, but yeah, once you time it correctly, you'll be fine. Again, I'm not the best passer. I'll be the first one to admit that. But I am decent. And you see, if that middle linebacker just keeps flowing up, then go ahead and dump down to LMJ. I mean, nobody says you have to throw the ball to triangle against zone. Throw to the open dude, guys. But pass it to the inside to Davis or again, whichever one seems more open to you. I don't really care who you throw it to as long as you complete the pass. Alright, so now we're going to go over the quick pass audible to the left, the play action audible, and this is just simply, the only reason we run this play is for the comeback routes. They're both going to beat man coverage. That little angle post route, if you're passing down the inside, is going to be man coverage, and the drag route will be man coverage and zone coverage from the tight end. So your first read on this play is going to be the drag route. Second read is going to be the post route, then you have the comeback routes. Then get it out. See how that post route kind of can get over the zone. But you do need to make a read. If they are in zone, I recommend throwing the drag route most of the time. Another thing you could do if you want is you can go ahead and curl LMJ to, again, hold the defender down. As you see, he's going to sit down on that, and now the post route is open. So some stuff you can do with that real quick. So if they're not blitzing much, go ahead and curl LMJ to suck that yellow down. But the main thing here is the drag post combo, and then of course here's what I really wanted to show the play for is the comeback routes. So comeback routes, no pass lead, just pass when they cut like so. And it's been beating man coverage all year, guys, and it will continue to beat man coverage. You see the Packers run this play a lot, but more from a spread, maybe even more of a spread point of view. Even against cover 2, cover 3, the flat zones don't get out there. They sit in a really good window to the point where you're going to have purples. Once you have purples, we can throw out the curl flats. So that's how to run the quick pass audibles, and real quickly we'll just show you the quick pass audible down, which is the draw. You want to pinch your line, make it look like you're passing, and then just run the ball with LMJ. Okay, but I don't really pass the ball much in this formation. Well, this is actually the main passing formation. But your quick audible, or your main audible, the FL middle is the real play I want to go over. This is the main play we're going to be running from this. And we're going to go ahead and zig Davis, and we're going to go ahead and drag Crabtree. Now, to snap the ball, we're going to make a two-man read between Davis and Crabtree as if they're in zone coverage on the right. If they are not in zone coverage, then we can assume that they're in man coverage to the left, and we're going to look to Ginn. If Ginn is not open, at that point, Davis will be breaking open to the right side. But the first read is going to be the drag, then we're going to go to the wheel route, then we're going to go to Davis, then we're going to go to Michael James, then we're going to go to Randy Moss. So that's the progression. And as you see, they don't follow the drag, so we know we can hit the drag. Same setup. Don't follow drag, I can hit drags. Again, drag beats zone, guys. And what this play is going to establish is it's a quick reads. It's actually a very good play in my opinion, and it's going to force them to honor the fact that you can pass from your main formation. As you see, Carlos Rogers for some reason jumps the post route. Again, guys, the safeties do crazy things, which is why I never trust passing the ball every year. A lot of people try to pass 80 times. I don't really like that, because eventually you're going to throw an interception. But there it is, the drags all day. Now let's talk man coverage, because that's the main thing I want to show you. Let's play the man killer. Davis is going to be, okay, so we see that, and with just no pass lead, the wheel route is going to kill man coverage. I'm going to show you something else other than the wheel route. I'll show you LMJ. Actually, he never went on the route. some reason, Michael James likes to screw with me as opposed to if he ever wants to go out on the route, on the blue route. But like I said, your fourth read. So, but here's your man read from Davis. You see he gets wide open. And then, real quickly, I'll show you the Michael James's route. Just want to let him get upfield like so. It's actually what you want to do with the Michael James route. This is a different blue route. You got to let him hook up. Otherwise, it won't work right. So you got to let him go ahead and curl, which is why that makes him the fourth read. As you see, he's going to go ahead and go to the out against man coverage, and it's a nice check down. Sometimes you can fit it in there if you throw it like immediately, but I don't know. It's kind of dicey. I'd get in the lab on that route and work on it. Like right there, you can throw it, but it's not the best blue route. But again, blue routes are blue routes. They're always better than regular routes. See, like right there, I can lob it, and you can sometimes run after and get it. And then here, see, as he hooks up, I throw it. He's going to sit underneath the zone, which again, guys, we have 3 different man reads on this play anyway. So now we have 2 zone reads. So they follow everybody, pass it down to the inside, quick on with Randy Moss. Bag D is killed. So that's how I run that play, FL middle. It's the main passing play I use from this whole entire scheme. Now let's talk about the only other play from shotgun doubles, the read option. And all we're going to do is going to motion get in 2 steps like we're running the fade pattern. And we're just going to read the defense. And if the defensive end stands up, we're going to hand the ball to the running back. And if the defensive end on the right stands or crashes down, then we're gonna take the ball at Kaepernick. So here's some runs. Again, some runs. You just want to find the hole with LMJ. You don't want to hold turbo till you're through the hole. So they're just going to give us LMJ for right now. You see the MLB is going to get caught up because he has to watch out for the QB. You're going to get the edge most of the time. And then, of course, if that happens, you're off to the races. So that's how I run that. Now let's get into the split offset formation. Okay, guys, the couple plays we have from the split offset formation is the HP counter and the triple optional weak. Now, real quickly, we'll go over the HP counter and why it's so effective. HP counter is one of the best runs. You can run it to do 2 different areas. You see here, you can bounce it to the outside like so, which is where I generally like to go. I forgot, guys. If defensive linemen are moving when you snap the ball, you want to go ahead and just wait till they set up because they're going to get like turbos and they're just kind of glitchy. But you don't want to. So we're only going to run this whenever you see that corner, that dude right here, Brock. This dude right here. If he's not there, that's when we're going to run this. When he's there, he's going to have sometimes blow this up. Sometimes he's not, but sometimes he is. So that's the counter in a nutshell. If they're weak left, we're going to run left. If they're weak right, we're going to run right. And if they're, so the run audible down is the power row as we discussed earlier. It's the sweep. Basically, it's the outside run to the right. And now we're going to talk the real run from this formation, the triple option. The triple option can be is really good. Again, we're just going to read that defensive end. As you see here, he crashes down, and they're going to take out that pitch. So we're going to pound with cap for 6. Again, 6 yards every carry, guys. You're going to walk right down the field on people, and you're going to break a couple runs too. And that's what we want right there. We want them to give us LMJ. Because I'd much rather have a dude with 97 agility, 94 speed running the ball. So if he gives us this, guys, I'm telling you, they're not going to have fun. Guys, again, you don't want to hold turbo when you're going through the hole. You want to hold turbo once you've completely gone through the hole and are into the second level. Again, there's this. Now we pitch it with L1, guys. You hit L1 to pitch the ball. If they take the quarterback on the triple option, then you're going to pitch it to the again. If they don't take the quarterback, then you're just going to continue to run downfield. Just going to run a couple reads here, let you see how the triple option works. Again, they're not going to have fun running coverage D against this play, I'm guaranteeing right now. And again, I mean, even if they're stacking the box, guys, if they're stacking the box inside, again, guys, you're going to have the outside. You see they crash down. You pitch it to Ted again, 97 speed, get to the edge. You know. Okay, so that does it for the triple option week. And the power O, and we've discussed the pitch. Quick audible up slants again. All we do here is curl flats. Basically, we put them on deep outs. First, we just drag. If they go with him, we throw it to him. If they don't go with him, we throw it to him. If they do go with him, we throw the outs. If they don't go with him, we throw it to him. Basically, and it's just a mix into the read option and the HP counter and the power O and all the stuff we're going to throw out of split offset. Deep pass audible I never really run. The play action audible I run stock. My first read on this play is going to be Ted again, and then I'm going to read Randy Moss. I'm going to read R1, then Randy Moss. So I'm going to read Davis, Moss, and then Crabtree late. So, yeah, as you saw, Ted again was wide open there. Just didn't get the throw. I guess it didn't hit the button in time. Again, there's Ted again, wide open in the flats. You're going to be open most times because his route is a man. His man's going to have to run a lot longer than he would like to stop Ted again. So one more time, we're going to run. Okay, not there, not there. I have the R1 now. So against zone, most time you're going to have the RB or R1 route. Against man, you're going to either have Ted again or you're going to have Moss. Okay, and then another thing in the gameplay footage you'll see me do from time to time is I'm going to take, since they have so much speed out of Teddy again and LMJ, I'm going to go ahead and streak Teddy again. You know, I'm going to let them think I'm running the read option and then just snap throw the ball to Ted again. Let him get upfield, let the safeties hold. And once the safeties hold, guys, I'm telling you, the play action is very important. If they think read option and then we throw a streak in behind it, they're going to be screwed up. You can even streak Davis. As you see here, they play that, and then as you saw, we were throwing the ball there to Davis. So, and another thing you can do from this play, I mainly do run the play action play, guys. I'm not going to lie. I hardly ever even throw the ball, but if you want to go ahead and just block Ted again to the left and then slide to the right and streak Davis to get you match protection going on, and then you're throwing streaks and you're going to click on make a play. That was pass interference there. So that's how I run that. Now let's hop into the pistol formation and talk about the triple option slip. Triple option slip, basically it's the same concept. If the defensive end on the left stands up, then we're going to give the ball to James. If he doesn't stand up, we're going to keep it. So here he doesn't stand up. And they take the pitch dude, so we're going to make a move on our dude, and we're going to go to the half cap. So I'm going to run triple option one more time. He stands up, so we're going to go right down the middle. And that's why you have Gore. If you don't want to fumble, put Gore in. If you do, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter even fumbling-wise. I feel like it more matters if you are a trucking style or a looser. So let's talk about the quick pass audible up again. It's just going to be this curl flats. That's all it is. That's all we're going to do. We're going to streak again, of course, and wheel James. Get a good motion out like so. And there's some pretty deadly things you can do from the pistol. So that takes care of our quick pass audible. Getting the read or the streak and then the outs, of course. Run audible down is the stretch. So run into your run audible down, and it's one of the best runs of the game. And it will be every year because it's just a great run. Zone blocking, guys, it always will be a great concept. Let's talk about the deep pass audible. Also, guys, when you run the triple option slip, you want to go ahead and take Davis and motion him over. Wait, can you? No, actually, no. I'm going to take him like this. And then you want to motion him to the left. And then once you get over to the left, you want to audible into your triple option slip so nobody moves. They think you're running plays you're not running. Now you're off the edge here. Now you pitch the ball to it again. And there's where the 97 speed can show itself. Okay. I'm going to give you an optional audible as well in a second if you don't want to run this formation. Defense audible here, we have the this little thing here. You could put Taken on a wheel route and LJ on a wheel route. And you want to go ahead and take Diggs, put him on a drag, and you can motion LJ to the right and snap as he sets. And it's just a lot of wheel routes to kind of combat. And it's going to kill zone. The wheel routes are just going to be open. Guys, trust me. The only real reads you need to make are the wheel routes. I go ahead and hit the drag early if it's open. If the drag's not open and say they're in max coverage D, then that post from Moss will be open. Either that or this deep in route. So just make it a read between the dig and the post if you have to, but the main read is the wheel routes. Our play action audible here is the play action stretch. And what we're going to do in this scenario is we're going to motion again to the right. And we're just going to go ahead and snap the ball. As you see, Ginn's going to kill his man. And he's going to get under every zone. And that's really, it's a high-low read between him and the tight end. That's all we're going to do. The thing you can do with the pistol, guys, I'm actually going to make an exclusive pistol scheme from the Bills playbook. Because their pistol is probably the best pistol because you can stay in it all game. She passed that up, and of course she gets separation. But pistol's a monster this year. I may even do it for Detroit. But a lot of things you can do for pistols. So. Okay, guys, that pretty much does it for the set scheme, and now we're going to talk about the add-on scheme. If you go into the Wildcat spread formation, go ahead and go to the 5 for the 4 wide receiver package. Go ahead and go into Power Fit Jet. As you see, we get Manning in here, and it's just read option, but it's from a spread perspective. And you're going to read the right of screen in. So if he takes your dude, then if he does not go with the dude, then you're just going to hand it to him. So if he goes to the inside, just hand it off to Manning. Okay? Unfortunately, you can't audible out of this play. The only problem with that, and that's why we took it out of the main audibles. One other thing I wanted to talk about from this play, you can just run this as a mini scheme here. Wrap fake jet is basically read option. It's basically quarterback wrap. Jet sweep is more of a power sweep. So a lot of things you can do from that. And I'm going to give you a quick mini scheme out of the single back tight slot. And this is what everyone's running this year. But I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you guys. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the play. The players drag cross-ups from the single back tight slots, and this could be something you just mix in. But you want to just go ahead and streak Moss, and that's all you do. And you're going to read Moss first, and you're just going to pass it to the inside if they are not in man coverage on him. So you're going to pass it to the inside. The yellows will not cover it, I promise you. You just need to get the timing down. Your next read, if that's an open, is this snap throw here to Michael James. Okay. Then your next read, if Michael James is covered, is the drag route to Crabtree. No, can't throw it there for some reason. Drag route to Crabtree. Yeah. One more time. Drag route to Crabtree, which will beat man in some. Okay. Now, and then the final read is a lob pass to Vernon Davis. Nothing else is open, lob it up, let him go make a play. That's all you have to do. But most times something will be open, and you're just making a man zone read left. So if they're in zone, throw the streak. If they're in man, you can throw the wheel route. So right there, just no pass lead, just throw it and click on and make a play. Plug in zone coverage. You've got the pass lead down the inside there. It's wide open all game. And then your run audible down of the dive. L and J inside the dive. Your deep pass audible is bench. So you can do something like this. Motion Manningham. And motion him out to the 3 steps to the left and then snap. And he'll beat man coverage. So you have a zone beater left, man beater right, or man beater left, zone beater right. As you see, he's going to snap back in. And then your play action audible is the another wheel route concept. So basically, Pats will drag, or not Pats will drag, but drag cross-ups. But now all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and streak Manningham. And your first read is going to be Davis, and then you're going to go to Manningham. And then you're going to go to that out route. So Davis, open. So that's a quick mini scheme out of the single back tight slots. A lot of stuff you can do from this, but this is just a basic starting run. It's been out all year, but I figured I'd give it to you since I'm giving my 2 cents on the Carolina playbook for you guys here. One other thing I want to talk about real quick before I get out of here is the one other information I want to give you. Let me get out of this and get to the play. My wife. I can't remember what play it was in my head. It was gonna be something I was gonna tell you guys about, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh yeah, it was a split. It was a split off that. There's one other play I want to tell you. The read, the triple option normal. Basically now we're running triple option to this dude who would be Teddy again if we audibled into it from our doubles. So you can put this in exchange for the pistol if you don't like pistol. And you're just going to run it the same way. You're running it to the right now, but you're going to be running it. But instead of running it to the left, you're going to be running it to the right now. So it's just a basic read. So same concept, just a totally different way now. So we're going from right. We're going heavy right running, or heavy left running now to heavy left running. And again, if they give that to you, they give that to you. It's not as good as a triple option weak, but you can do it. Again, if they give you a good look for it. But most of the time, you're going to be running this triple option weak. I'm telling you right now. Oh. Always foul round. But yeah, okay guys, well, that concludes the offensive breakdown, and we're going to go right into the 3-5, the 3-5 bare naked breakdown, where you guys can get a full game up. Thanks guys, and have a good one.